Good evening.
Hello, hello. This little computer's still laggy, but does the better after I run the shut up 10.
Yeah.
Welcome, with me, Knights, Mr. Custom Cannon.
Evening.
The now happily married Mr. Custom Cannon.
That's me.
And married to a lady that does not live in Canada.
She doesn't. Which is good, because that would make life real difficult.
That it would. I have finished up my this Bruton 3.0. Well, on the loose collector, he's done. I was going to plan on reshooting the review for the loose collector Bigfoot. I shot it once, and I didn't like it. I'm going to reshoot it again, and it's like, well, I'm just going to wait till Bruton's done. I can show him in the review.
There you go.
So,
2 birds with 1 stone.
Yep. YouTube does not like to show my custom showcases anymore, push it out anymore. So might as well do it on review.
Might as well.
And I am working on another Ultraverse Prime. Awesome. Happy accident side effect of doing these push molds. I was making push molds off the original, not original, my first appearance Prime I have here. I think this is number 3 or 2. I don't know. One of the ones I did before. So having like the painstakingly cut styrene out and all this out, re-sculpted. I made push molds. Bought some fresh blue stuff, made some push molds, and they worked out great. And a happy little side effect of using Epoxy Sculpt. I did not sand the torso before I did that. Nice and slick. I think this came right off, which allowed me to clean it up a lot easier. I like to sand the edges, make them nice and flat. And now I'm going to replicate it on the back. So this is really cool. So I can actually paint the torso separately from the armor. Then when everything's painted, I just glue it in place. Easy peasy. Now watch me do the back and it not come off.
That would be rough.
The irony. When I want it to come off, it won't come off.
I think that, and that's the way it goes.
Yep. Look, jet.
Working on the heads for the Roxxon armor that I did working on for a while.
But, people in the chat already. We got Ryan Martinez, Collector Express. So happy to be here. Welcome. Ragnar Arts. Yo, name of field. Hi everyone. And Madu 1994 says hi.
Hello.
And Ryan Martinez says family.
That's a lot. Family.
All right. We're going to mix up some Epoxy Sculpt. And Aves Epoxy Sculpt. Got part A, part B. And glad when I did that first trial run with the chest armor up front, glad I didn't use my Fixit like I usually use, or it wouldn't have came off. I wouldn't have had my happy little
accident.
Yep. be enough. I always worry about not making a mix enough epoxy when I'm doing stuff, but I hate also mixing up too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I do things like when I overmix, I'll do things like make donuts or you know
Yeah.
cigars or that type of stuff out of it, so that it's not wasted.
Mm-hmm. Well, I kind of like to keep push molds around too for stuff like something I can reuse. Name of Hell's question: when you made the push mold for prime, did you do anything so the blue stuff would stick to your older prime? Pray. I took a gamble. I really did take a gamble. I was worried that would hurt the paint. End up everything been fine. So I was lucky, and I've actually made a few molds afterwards. And plus, I use really durable stillers, so my paints are pretty tough. So I made mold on the chest, made a mold on the ab section, mold on the back, and everything's been fine. Luckily. They had to put some water in my part B on my Epoxy Sculpt a couple weeks ago. It's starting to get crusty.
You don't want it to be crusty.
I don't have no Krabby Patties, so. Now, I have extremely tough, durable hands. Oh, it says to use gloves when you're mixing this stuff up, so don't be like me. Use gloves.
They will definitely leave you messy if you don't.
Just keep rolling it up, mixing it up, roll it back up in a ball, roll it in the tube, roll it back in a ball, roll it in the tube. Repeat. Lots of times. So you got nice uniform color. Then do it a few more times, just to be safe. Glad you're here, Ryan. Normally, if you're going to be sculpting with Epoxy Sculpt, you need to let it sit for about 30 minutes minimum to let it stiffen up a little bit.
How many minutes?
About 30 minutes. Because it's real soft and squishy.
I must got an old batch.
When you get all mixed up, it's real soft, and you let it start setting up a little bit, to stiffen up a little bit. That's what she said. if I made it mixed up enough or not. This Caliban torso is pretty big. What I do, I take a piece and fill in the crevice between the like when I did between the pecs. Same way on the back, between the back muscles. Push that in first, where it levels it out. Go back through here. Any of the low spots, I'm going ahead and putting some epoxy in those spots where it's I
noticed that McFarlane got the Wildcats line.
Well,
is that what I was noticing?
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
He's pushing them out real quick because DC owns Wildcats now. He's had an opportunity for how many ever years he's had the license to do Wildcats. He never did. It's taking him losing the license to finally do Wildcats.
I took a look at the first figure and I was like, I wish somebody else would do those.
Well, Mattel might. Yes, they belong to DC now. And next weekend we should get to see what the adult collector line new for Mattel is going to look like. Because it's SDC. I would assume they're going to show there's what they got for the adult line. The kids line. People are like, people can't keep one in stock because people are buying them like crazy. Because they're Marvel Legends scale, really nice head sculpts and paintwork on the heads. They're like $13.
What is this? What is this?
Why is it $100?
Why is it? Is this even out yet?
Yeah, I saw people have it.
I don't know why it's $100.
Of course, they're $50 retail price.
That's still.
It's too much. All the elite, what he's calling the elite line, he's charging $50 a pop.
Yeah, I'm not buying them.
No, they're McFarlane figures. I'm not buying them.
Well, I mean,
no, I'm not gonna lie. I have some McFarlane figures. I cherry picked some when he actually made a decent looking figure and a character I liked. I bought it. Where I'm disappointed with when after I bought it, most of the time, yes.
Yeah, it just looks cheap. Like it was just like, I don't know. I don't like it. I think the tubes on them, like those tubes, just look like they're pasted on over the top, and I feel like there had to be a better solution for that.
I tried to watch that cartoon from the 90s. I went back and rewatched the Ultra Force.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some cheese to it, but it's watchable. I tried to do that with Wildcats. I was like, holy crap, this is terrible. It might have been 100% nostalgia, like base my decision on that, but it seemed like the Ultra Force one kind of held up a little better. name of else, and you would have got the Shadowhawk for what, $50. Yeah, they're not worth that.
Yeah, they're. I mean, if you look at it, they're very much that base body.
They're just regular McFarlane figures. Why they're like charging that much for them?
Like, that's not a tube. That's flat.
Yeah. I don't get the price on them.
I don't get it either.
Unless he's having to pay an extra licensing fee for some reason. I don't know.
Guess that's a tube. It looks like a custom. Looks like they did pretty good on it, except for the hair.
It might be a loose collector custom. Back on their customizing days.
I mean, there looks like a few customs there. I mean, I don't think making a custom would be that difficult. You get like a gambit head or something. Who's that Marvel Legends character with that collar piece like that? This is Sunspot.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to mix up some more epoxy. I'm gonna run out.
Yeah, you could use like that collar piece, and then
mix up some more. I gotta worry about it's got long work time. This still be flexible in somewhat in the morning. Figures out. What's up, fam? You get to.
I wonder who has a head with a mask more like that.
It's a bald head, but you can get a hairpiece. You can my brain blanked out. Well, I think the green Multiple Man or Havoc.
The green what?
Multiple Man. Retro card Multiple Man.
Oh, helps it. Well,
no. I was thinking when I resculpted the mask, I made my friend Skybreaker character. I made it a mask like that. What about? Oh, no, it's open face. I was gonna say Angel, but
his is also open face, I think.
Yeah, I got one laying here in front of me.
I don't know.
Captain America? You can put a hairpiece on it and get rid of the wings off the head.
Yeah, Captain America has a mask like that. Smooth out the A, take the wings off. There's your mask.
Yep. Who are we trying to make?
Use a gambit or a Cyclops. Cyclops kind of has hair, yeah.
Figures out I'm working on another Prime, and we're just like talking about what figures you can use to make a Wildcat Spartan instead of getting the McFarlane one. It's kind of poop.
Yeah, you could use Yeah. Let's say if he had eyes underneath there, you could just pull the mask off and give him a hairpiece. But Cyclops' hair looks a lot like Spartan's hair.
Yeah.
So. Not that.
Figures out what head we're looking for. Looking for like a full face mask, like around the eyes, but with the mouth and exposed. But Captain America, like the more classic one, probably like a Gamerverse head. One there with the Venom next in the middle of the screen.
Yeah. That would do it.
There's your mask right there.
You just have to sand off the A and the wings.
Yep.
And then give him a hairpiece. And I think Scott from Cyclops, I think the hairpiece from him would work. All right. You're just piecing stuff together.
But it's a good possibility, though, we'll get a Spartan from Mattel.
Well, I mean, it's a possibility. I don't know how good it is.
Yeah. Let's see. It's been years now, but when they did the New 52 reboot, they really tried hard to incorporate the Wildstorm characters into the main DC.
I don't know why they don't put more effort into that, because I liked a lot of those characters. And even this solution here where it tucks up underneath when he.
Yeah, we can't see.
You can't see my screen.
The view I got it gives us like a 1-to-1 ratio. If it's off to the sides, if it's not in the center, we can't see.
Ow. All right, let me go back and. Like this right here. The solution that they did for this strap where it rolls up underneath,
yep,
would be good.
Yep. It'd been kind of cool if we could have got Hasbro got the DC license and make everything in scale, use the same bodies for Marvel, and you can actually have everything displayed together.
Yeah.
Have the same as the teams working on the
everything.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, back to work.
Okay. Look. Got everything in here. So when I made the molds too, I made sure the sides lock into the open sockets. That way it lines up. Locks in place. You see it's contouring around. Somebody getting cold? We're just coughing.
I don't know.
Summer cold. Alright. Now, once we get this all pressed in where I want it to be, it's like we do like the old infomercials. We set it and we forget it. Very nice. I'm gonna take it out of the mold. While it's still soft, I'll trim the edges. Yeah, blue stuff is freaking awesome. Like making molds figures out. It's saving me a ton of work for just replicating work I've already done. Yeah, definitely, Ryan. That's $50 for those McFarlane Elites. Are way too much. They're not improvements over the original figures. I mean, like, it's mainline figures. They're just same figure quality, nothing special. So it's funny, like Reel the other day, like we're talking about like how to make the ultimate Supergirl figure. You got to basically buy all of them and take parts off every one of them to make one decent one. So spend $90 to $97 to get the one that's actually accurate to the movie. It's not like you really want to now. Movie bombed. All
right, am I unmuted now?
You are unmuted now.
Okay.
No, I can't hear you.
My kid's fine.
Okay.
Just coughing.
It's worse to get sick during the summer when you're still in school.
When you're not in school?
When you're still going to school, and you get your summer off and you get sick.
Oh, yeah, that is the worst.
You want to you don't want to miss the days when you're supposed to be enjoying.
I'd argue you don't want to miss school days, because then when you go back, you got a lot of work to catch up on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it too. I always try to make my kids go to school, because
that's the dad in you.
Well, yeah. I have a lot to say on that subject, but this is not the place for it.
Well, that's why I just said that's the dad in you.
There's some differences of opinions about that particular topic. I mean, if your kid is real sick, keep them home. You know,
Yeah.
and you know, parents have to make a judgment call about that. What I don't believe in that I've heard about is people giving their kids like mental health days. I
What?
think, yeah, they're like, oh, you're having a rough time. Stuff is piling up at school. Just take a day off. That kind of does the opposite of what you want it to do.
Yeah.
If you're having a rough time at school and things are piling up, you don't want to avoid that. You want to get to school and do your stuff, because the work's still going to be there. In fact, you'll have more work when you go back. So
Mhm.
taking a day off is not the move.
Yep. Figures out LOL mental health days. Can you imagine that back in the day? Show up to school, it's like, where were you? I was taking mental health day.
They're like, were you in an asylum? No. Well, then I guess you didn't need a mental health day, did you? Or you pulling your feces out of your drawers and flinging it at people? No. Then I guess you didn't need a mental health day. But I was feeling crummy. Uh-huh. What's your point?
Nothing else with the blue stuff. Like you was talking about, like when you I was talking about earlier about making too much epoxy, which I did. When I needed some more because I didn't make enough first. Then I ended up making too much. So I got a push mold. I'm actually going to put this into. I think when I do these streams, I try to stream to both my YouTube channels and Facebook. I think I would like to just instead of Facebook do the Instagram, but the Instagram stream is kind of sucks because I got to have the Instagram window open. Plus, basically, I have two browsers open. This little machine can't really handle that. Because the StreamYard won't show you the comments from Instagram.
It's annoying. They got beef.
I don't think it's just meant to. They just never incorporated it in there. I need to go wash my hands. I got epoxy all over them.
All right, I'll try not to say anything too kooky while you're not around.
All right, I'm leaving my mic hot, so I can and everything, so I can hear. Oh,
I didn't do a very good job of keeping the chat going while you were here, not here.
at least you didn't say anything offensive.
This is true. I did succeed in one aspect, I suppose.
All right. Marrying two of my Tamiya greens together. I got Tamiya X28 green and X15 green. Just had a little bit of each one, so I mixed them together. So I'm gonna see if I can mix up some 80th anniversary Hulk green for painting some Hulk heads. It looks like sublime green, like from the old Tester spray paints. It's a Mopar color. A little bit on this. Looks like. Oh, Timmy, why weren't you in class yesterday? I was taking a mental health day. The test you had, quiz you had scheduled for yesterday was stressing me out, so I took a mental health day. Well, you failed you're not going to get to take it up. Make a makeup then, because that's not a valid excuse. You fail.
I don't know if a teacher could get away with that nowadays.
No soup for you.
I think the thing is that parents want the best outcomes for their kids, but they don't always do it. They don't always do the parenting in a way that will then get those outcomes. Like, you know, the baby cries for the candy, but if you give the baby candy all the time, you know, it's gonna make it sick. So sometimes you gotta be like, eat your Brussels sprouts, kid. And then your kid's gonna be like, but I don't like Brussels sprouts. And you're gonna have to be like, well, when you get hungry enough, you'll eat what's good for you.
But what if they got that bacteria that gives you the diarrhea?
Well, I mean, you boil Brussels sprouts or you cook them in the oven to kill that off. It's not like unwashed, you know, lettuce. I got all the rest of this armor for this guy printed out and sent to Don, and then I forgot to send him the sword, which is done. I'm trying to, I don't know about this helmet. I don't really like the Roxxon helmet, but
yeah.
Whatever.
You know, I feel sad for kids about all the stuff now they can do video classroom stuff. Does that mean no more snow days?
No. I don't think so. Because you can't guarantee that every kid has internet. That would be my assumption.
Well, they made that assumption a few years ago.
Well, and I think they did you're talking about during COVID.
Yeah.
I think during COVID, they did put a program in place where kids could get free or really reduced internet service. But I think taking kids out of school I think that was a bad call.
Ryan's, which figure body should I get to make a Savage Dragon custom? I want to be big and bulky and have the white tank top, cloth shirt for him to be awesome. Does anyone know what I could use to make them? Probably Hercules or that, or Warpath. You want to go Marvel Legends? Of course, Warpath's legs too big because Dragon's legs were always kind of like disproportionate, like you skipped leg day all the time.
What was that body? What was the name of that figure that we used to make the Brock Sampson?
Oh yeah, that would be a good one. That was the Meowscles.
Meowscles.
Yep, I used Meowscles and another Fortnite figure for legs. I can't remember the name of it. It's a white tuxedo type looking suit, and he wore like a sci-fi football helmet looking thing, or Mandalorian style helmet. Now that would actually be a good one.
I would be tempted to use that figure.
Yep, because that was
got
perfect.
The real skinny, scrawny legs.
Yep.
And a big old built, muscly chest.
But you got the new Absorbing Man figure that uses the Hercules torso, the Luke Cage arms, and the Luke Cage lower body.
The which one?
New Absorbing Man on the Secret Wars retro card. Got the retro card at Hercules torso. The arms and legs off of the 2-pack Luke Cage. The arms are smaller if you could actually than the actual Hercules. So
all my figures are packed in boxes.
You can just
what was the guy that came in the 2-pack with the blue Punisher? With the flesh gun that looks just utterly wrong.
Oh, Bushwhacker.
I mean, you're not going to get those proportions.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to put some Hulk arms on somebody, which you're going to end up probably doing.
The proportions are ridiculous for Savage Dragon.
Yeah, I mean, that's... You'd have to, like, get the whole Hulk upper body and arms, and then put that on some kind of figure. The head wouldn't actually be all that difficult to make.
You about to use that Florida man head, put a mohawk on it.
Yeah.
Finned mohawk.
Pretty much.
It's not half bad. Let's see. Ooh.
What are you on about?
Dan the toy. Something I just seen on my desk is like something that could work. Dan Toyman says, "What's up, everybody? Hello, hello."
Hello, Dan.
I just thought of the arms you could use, or if you want to do like a crazy proportion Savage Dragon.
What's that?
Caliban arms, or like the Puff Adder. Puff Adder are already green too.
Yeah.
There's your big arms. And Puff Adder, you can get green fists too. So best way to prep is don't pick parts the color you need.
Yeah.
Grab something else. I got thinking about it. I want to see.
Yeah, all my figures are in boxes because
I understand.
Working on moving.
Oh. Warpath. Scar, Son of Hawk.
Yeah. Except it didn't have pants.
Pants.
I wonder how hard it would be to marry. Like, can you put those over the top of one another? So that put Warpath on top of them, so you can see how the difference in the width of the chest is. There's not even that much difference in the size of those chests.
Yep. And these have butterfly joints too, so there's a possibility that you could actually plug those arms in that torso.
Yeah, I don't know what those arms look like detached.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never took them out yet. So on the Scar,
adjust the cup size for the butterfly joint.
Of course, if you even got like want to get into it heavily, you could almost like just use this whole upper torso and find some legs, work on it. Maybe like a Age Apocalypse Sabretooth. Use his legs or Colossus legs or something. That way you'd have like the crazy upper size body and the smaller legs. Which that could be a thing. Or they fit. Probably hard to get a hold of now. It's like the T-Rex, Absorbing Man, Dormammu is all built on that same Build-A-Figure body. Wonder if you could swap those at the bicep. They would be bigger arms. You kind of get that look for Savage Dragon's big arms. A lot of options, I think, you can play around with. Now, the only problem about using those push molds and the epoxy thing method is having the patience to wait.
Ugh. Patience. Patience is rough, man.
Yes, it is. Get on here. Gibbs of Me Toys says the Bro Toys Blank Buck would be the best for Savage Dragon in his opinion.
I could see that.
I'm not familiar with that.
How do you spell that?
Bro Toys.
Bro.
BROTOS. TOYS.
If that's the one I'm thinking of. Is he talking about this one?
You're off screen. So.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Let me give you full screen here. Hold on.
That's not it. That's not the one I'm thinking. Is it this one here? Is it this one? That one?
Zoma Keys.
Rhizoma geese. That's not the one.
That's not the Bro Toys. He does Bro Toys as one word.
Oh, Bro Toys is one word. I don't know which one he is talking about then.
No, neither. What's that one below the one you're on?
That one?
Yeah. JSP says greetings.
That's Morphig.
Yeah, I'm not
Looks
sure.
more like a Superman.
Yeah, it's a bearded Superman, but
I thought I'd be talking about these because of how wide that guy is at the chest.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know what he's talking about. That wouldn't be a first.
I don't keep up with the blanks that much. I know the Atom Strong body and Muff Toy stuff, but I don't keep up with the blanks too much because I don't do a lot of soft goods stuff. Those bodies are really designed for soft goods instead of painting.
Yeah, this one's kind of got the shape, but he just isn't beefy enough, you know, for what Savage Dragon looks like.
Beef.
Man, he's more beef. Like this guy, more beefy.
It says the Bro Toys has a Brolic upper body and slim legs. I like Broly. What's in? Let me see if I think about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. So they're ones doing the Berserker.
Yeah, I see the Berserker, and I see the mask, and I see a couple other things by them.
I trust. I believe they probably got the ones he's talking about, and I just can't find them now.
Yeah, I just can't find it either. Here's another picture of that one I thought he was talking about.
Oh, that would definitely be a good candidate there.
The arms and torso on that. I mean, the weird butterfly thing on this might be a little bit of a drawback. I mean, it's got, like, I've got the figure, it's got really good range of motion, but it's something that you want to put soft goods over because of the way that chest thing is. And I understand what they were trying to do there, but I just don't know.
Yeah,
I think there's got to be a better way.
Stuff like that's best for, like, it probably works cool, like with the soft
for drawing reference. It's great because it gets really good posability.
Oh yeah.
But like, you can't put, like, you couldn't put a Superman symbol across that, or
you'd have to do soft goods, like border.
Yeah,
move underneath.
Right. And then the trapezius is here so high, and they got that big gap there that would be weird.
All right, we're making progress on our Hulk paint. We mixed the 2 Tamiya greens. That's still 2 John Deere green right now. What do I need to add? A little bit of wash in there. Needs to brown up the green a little bit. You know, when people ask me, when I did those previous Hulk heads, they ask what color, what paint I use. It's like, well,
I custom mixed it, so
a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little more of that, and do a little bit of the other thing, and just keep eyeballing it until. The thing is too, you gotta. Once you mix it and you get it, it looks like you got it kind of close, then you got to paint it on something, let it dry, and double check it, compare it again because it changes colors when it dries.
Yeah, that is what it does.
Oh, that's the right direction. I feel them in my tester's washing there. That's going the right way. Yeah. I added a little bit of brown hue to it. This tester's black wash is kind of like a brownish gray. Not really black. So need to add, I think, some yellow to it. JSP's look. I'm looking to make a Marvel Select Immortal Hulk into a World War Hulk, but I want to redesign the chest to have swivel shoulders. Ooh, that's an ambitious project.
Swivel shoulders.
I'm guessing you mean the butterflies.
Oh boy, that would be difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a toughie there. Ooh, I think I'm going in the right direction. What do you think, guys? Is that getting... Get that red light. I think that's going in the right way. Need some more yellow, I think.
Was it all yellow?
Yeah. Luckily, I bought some new yellow. The Pro Acryl. Monument Hobbies Pro Acryl paints. I'm doing that because Now, if I mention the correct product, they will tag it on the video.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When I first start doing it, it's like, that's weird. Oh.
Maybe you'll get a sponsorship out of it.
Tamiya Color acrylic paints. I'm mixing X28 and X15 together. And some Pro Acryl Yellow. And I got some Testors Blackwash. I got put some shaker ball bearings in here too. I think it's more of those.
They're nice. I agree. They are nice.
Yep. Getting close. I think we need to add a dash of white. The heck?
I don't know.
Get to come out of the bottle. It's gotten thick on me. A little bit of water in it. Thank you very much, sir. Gives me toys as he subs on both my channels.
Very cool. Welcome to the family.
You can actually see all my completed works too on my Instagram, 1970-442. A bad shoulder, bad shoulders. It hurts just to shake the paint.
Oh man,
I have no cartilage left.
that makes life rough.
Yes. I think it's got to a point where I'm ready to test the color. It's not bad. I think that might be pretty close. We'll see how it dries. Gives me toys. One that Ryan in the chat was asking about our ideals for like doing a figure, Savage Dragon. I was just brainstorming. If I'm a Tamiya thinner, I know I got some.
Too bad you can't call it like Thor calls his hammer. Tamiya thinner.
Right? I wish I could call everything like that.
Wouldn't it be nice? You think you could? It's right in the name.
Up there.
I tell you what, though, it's going to be in the last place you look for it.
Usually, or it's right in front of me. I just can't see it.
If you look after you've looked in the last place that you're going to look for it.
I haven't used it in shit.
Everything.
I'm sure. I think last time I used it probably been a couple years ago.
Everything is always in the last place you look for it. Because if you keep looking for it after you looked it in the last place you're going to look for it, you can't help you.
Which Hulk am I working on? I'm actually going to be painting up a couple heads. I got the Earth's Mightiest Avengers cartoon style head for the 80th anniversary Hulk body, and let me grab out the curing station. I guess to show the other one. I got a Gary Frank style Rage Hulk face. Same guy on Colts 3D had both heads. It took me a while to get the scaling right on both of them, because the Gary Frank head is scaled for Marvel Select. This one was scaled for Marvel Universe. It'd be good to have this one here too for the new Smart Hulk coming out. The merged Hulk. And whenever you can get a chance, that one you fixed up for me, the Gary Frank head.
Oh, yeah.
No rush. It's like a long time. I don't even have the figure, so. Got pre-ordered, but I don't have it. I did get the Marvel Rivals Punisher. Is at the local Target.
Oh, yeah.
Not as big as I thought he was going to be. He's big, bulky, but he's not as tall as I was expecting him to be. I was expecting something like Age of Apocalypse Sabretooth size.
Yeah, he's not even that big.
No, he's just got a peanut head, so it makes him look like he's really big.
So he looks weird out in the line then, with the rest of the figures.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people already using it to do just put a crossbones head on it, or other Punisher heads.
Yeah.
Looks better. Like the Rider series, Punisher head, where those heads are a little bit bigger. It actually looks good on that body. It's bulkier. It's probably Warpath's height, somewhere around there. I got it upstairs though, where I'd compare it. I should have brought it down. And he can't look up. The double ball peg is very limited, and he can't look up.
Oh, that's annoying.
And so I find it hilarious when people get mad when they start putting disc hinge necks on figures. I like the double ball peg because you can get the attitude. Well, you can still get attitude. Of course, I don't ever display my figures with their head look like they're broken.
Like they look like they're confused dog. Huh?
Yeah.
Cheese?
And if you do your heads right, too, this is a disc hinge. I can still tilt the head. Is there any other original characters you're working on? I do have one over here on my bench. She's been on hold for a little while. I've been working on other stuff. I got Steel Valkyrie. She's a combination of a lot of parts. I got some castings of the DC Direct Livewire torso. Then I re-sculpted, reshaped, put a Marvel Legends style neck on it. Or got a disc hinge. I just cut the old one off and put this one on. I fixed the shoulders where I can use the Moonstone arms. And fit it to a Wasp, retro carded Wasp torso. I'm using Moonstone style hips and legs, but I got it and I tapered the waist area where the legs can go in much farther. So this is a Marvel Legends figure that can actually cross her legs. You got nice range in the diaphragm joint. Twist around.
I'll be right back.
That one's coming along pretty good. Using the Moonstone head and Emma Frost hair. I need to do like the little wing pieces over here. But that's coming along. Got a little more sculpting to do than really fine pin. Sculpting on the legs to do. A little bit on the shoulders too.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. That was a quick break.
All right, I gotta go again. I'll be right back.
Got several more original characters I want to do. That's the one I got in progress right now. On the other ones, I've started. Oh, nope. I got. When Kenny gets back, as mentioned, my main villain. Just got his head on here right now. Oh, that could be use this torso for Savage Dragon. That could work. You dusty. A lot of dribble dust, resin dust. Alright, we got Rogue Prime. That's it. That's what's supposed to do. Oh, I forgot.
Back again.
Forgot to. I was waiting for you. You got back from honeymoon and all that stuff. Later on, when you get back to work on Nihilus, I was thinking, to make the chest easier, you don't. The pecs, don't be limited by the pecs. I can grind these off and put the new sculpt piece on. You know what I mean? Because if you put the armor piece over top of it, he's going to be real thick. You know what I mean? So don't be limited by that, and just when I print it off, I can grind this down and have it fit.
I'll see what I can do.
Like I said, there's no rush on the thing. I just happened to thought about it. It's like, yeah, since I was an asshole and start redesigning the character after you start working on it.
That makes it difficult to get right. But Don's been waiting on this for a long time, so.
Yeah, I'm not in no hurry whatsoever. I need to get back to work on Steel Valkyrie. Ryan Martinez, what do you use for soft goods tank top? I know it's for his white tank top. That is a questioner for our friend Mr. Don. I am completely inept when it comes to soft goods. I just do not have the skill set for that.
What was the question?
About
what can he use for that?
Yeah.
Like to make it or to buy it?
We can use for the soft goods tank top, no white for his tank top. I would assume the materials for that. Now, when it comes to the Hulk size stuff, you can actually buy 1/6 scale tank tops. They fit the 85 body perfectly. Other than that, I don't know. I cannot sew. My brain is not wired for that. I know Mr. Don sells himself short when he says, like, oh, anybody can do it. It's like, no. You gotta have the skill set for that.
You got. I mean, eventually anybody can do it. Just take time to get those skills.
See, my problem is I start going down rabbit holes, then I get distracted, and then I go start looking at something else. And
I can't relate to that at all. Not at all. I never do that.
Or get so hyper focused on something other, then I get tired of it.
Well, never happened to me my whole life. Totally alien experience.
I learned everything and whatsoever can about a certain subject, and it's like, I'm bored. Which I'm amazed I've stayed. Customizing has really kept me focused. I bought my new to me car, I went to the rabbit hole, like researching everything I can about it. Oh, it's good now. Prime time. I gotta get my workstation cleaned back off. It's a mess.
Yup. Gremlin will do that.
Oh, it's not just the gremlin, it's the everything else.
Doing everything will do that. That's what they say. When you do everything, everything will do that. Pretty sure that's a very common saying. Everybody's heard it.
Oh, looky. We got the green. The base green.
Does it need a little bit more yellow?
It's the lighting that's blowing it. In person, it almost looks perfect. I don't know if the camera is actually making it look weird. On the camera, it looks like it needs more yellow.
On the camera, it looks like it needs more yellow, but it's also, the figure also has yellow highlights on it.
Right. That's why I'm comparing it to like the base of the neck with no.
It looks It looks almost exactly like the neck peg.
That's what I'm.
Yeah.
Well, the neck peg is a different color, which is funny. The neck peg is lighter in person.
Yeah.
Weird.
Cameras do weird stuff.
Yeah. Come on, recognize my damn fingerprint. On my phone camera, it looks fine. On the webcam,
not so much. That's weird.
There we go. Here it is with the phone camera.
Oh yeah, that looks a lot closer.
Yeah, I think it does still need just a tad bit more yellow, but it's so much closer. It's much closer.
Yeah.
The webcam makes it look like a completely different shade. I mean, just a tiny bit of yellow. when you're doing, I haven't done any soft goods myself personally because I can't do it. But I would assume if you're picking materials, you want something with a really tight weave so it don't look oversized on stuff this scale.
That seems like it would make sense.
If the weave's too loose, it'll be very obvious. Yeah, put a tad bit more yellow in here.
Yeah, I like that better than those other two.
Yep.
Those just look too chunky.
Gives me toys. This is it. Weight and fabric is key. Yeah. Yep. Now, one thing you look for too, you can find a lot of pre-made soft goods on places like AliExpress. And get them early cheap too. When the Adam Strong was real popular there for a while, you could find a lot of soft goods made for that body on AliExpress. Gives me toy says he's cheap. He makes his own. I wish I had that skill, and of course, getting all the materials too. It takes some money to get starting with it. It's like we're kind of chuckling with like the fact that the guy wasn't wrong. I posted pictures of my latest Bruton figure on Instagram. Somebody mentioned it looks great. The expensive custom. It's like, before the stream started, we were talking about like, yeah, he's not wrong. The base figure is $109, and that's what mainly what he's referring to. But it's also my time, Cannon's time, because he did the 3D modeling. Don's time, he did soft goods. The cost of the 3D printer, the resin, the wash station, the alcohol, for the wash station, the curing station, plus the paints, the cost of the fabrics from Don. Yeah, not cheap. It's not cheap. It's a fun hobby, but it can be expensive. That's why I like to find stuff I can get around, like buying the nail art paintbrushes. They're cheap, like $8-10 a set, and they got super fine tips for detail painting. And I'm one. I will hold on to my brushes until they disintegrate. Like this brush here, I've probably had this for 20 years. If the head of it's wore out, but it's awesome for dry brushing and other stuff. Like just where you don't have to do stuff like super accurately, like throw it on a base coat. Buying 3 pounds of Aves Fixit Sculpt 20 years ago, and I'm still using the same tubs. More on paintbrushes. So I understand cost cutting as much as I can. Buying stuff on clearance when 99 cents for paint on clearance. So they were clearancing out these Army Builder, these Army Painter war paint sets. Bought 2 of those while they were on clearance. Exactly. Use what works. And just have fun with it. These are, at the end of the day, these are all your pieces. As long as it then makes you happy. Yeah, that little bit of yellow, I think, got it close, even closer. But you can't tell on camera, of course, the webcam. Webcam makes it look so much more paler. It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's like when we were kidding with the Gobi about his orange, his red paint looking orange. It's like this. I'm guaranteed it was red. It's just the way the webcams work.
Yeah, you couldn't. It looked real orange though.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Oh, he's doing amazing stuff with soft goods now.
Is he?
Good.
I haven't. I haven't seen anything, man.
He posts everything on Facebook.
I don't do Facebook.
I don't know why he don't use his Instagram account for his stuff. Like, he's on like he does a lot of Mythic Legion soft goods. And they look great. There's so much resin dust underneath my cutting mat.
I believe it.
I'm gonna tap it and just clouds come out. Still after that dude was like bitching about the new merged Hulk figure, the Professor Hulk, whatever you call him. He was talking about how great that new brand new day Hulk was and how much he hates the Professor Hulk. It's like, that brand new day Hulk is a steaming pile of shit.
Brand new day Hulk.
Yeah. The heads are awful. The only good redeeming part, the upper torso kind of looks good. The legs are terrible. The knees are some of the ugliest knees I've ever seen, and they did the same type of ugly knees on that new Marvel Rival.
I really wish they would do the knees and elbows different on Marvel Legends.
Well, these are, he was talking about the range on those knees are so much better than the 80th anniversary style legs. Yeah, there's no muscle definition on the thighs, and they made the knees, yeah, they function because they're uglier as shit. There's no sculpt.
Yeah, they're not. Look, It's the cut in there. That's just
That's like McFarlane style cuts.
at this, yeah. And his cuts are ugly.
And like you see, like the 80th, this is all curved. So the sculpt continue. Yes, there's flat edges here, but it's not just exposed disc hinges.
I really wish they'd stop doing single elbows on big figures. And the is it the Adam Strong body? Is that the one that I used for the Gladiator custom I did?
Yes.
That one, well, and the Mafex figures are like that too. The joints are done in such a way that you don't have that shelf every time you have an articulation cut.
Yeah. So with the 80th anniversary legs, he's complaining because they don't go as far as the brand new day. They don't, because the legs are sculpted to be more muscular. They actually have thick thighs, like muscular thighs. You got big thick calves, big thick thighs. Yeah, they're not going to move as much. And guess what? When that's the same thing in real life. If they're big and thick, they don't move as much.
But if you look at the way, like if you look at the way this knee looks,
yes,
well, you don't have a big old shelf like that. The elbows are the same way. You don't have a big old shelf like they do on the whole.
Yep.
Big old cut totally breaks up any kind of sculpt whatsoever. Just smooths it in. This isn't that much, I wouldn't imagine, when you're cutting articulation, this isn't that much more difficult to do. And look, big beefy guy, double elbow.
Mm-hmm. Well, look, a Hercules mold, they're big beefy arms and they have double elbows.
Yeah, I don't get it. I just don't. I just don't.
You get around to finishing this.
What's that?
The DC Multiverse from Mattel, near the end, they did a new 52 Kid Flash.
Mm-hmm.
And their arms on those figures were real stubby. These are from a DCUC Toyman.
Mm-hmm.
They fit the shoulders perfectly. I start painting the red scalloping on the arms. I need to finish that and put the stripes on. It always gets like, I got enough to work on. I would have liked to have turned it into a Wally, but did a Wally on a different buck. He's broader, and the head is way bigger. Well, their scaling kind of went wonky there near the end before they forgot to renew the license, and Todd got it. They were skewing closer to 7-inch on all their stuff. Need to get another Shao Kahn cape. There's a seller in China that I bought all those Shao Kahn capes for Storm Collectible Shao Kahn. That's what I use for Prime's cape, the first appearance Prime. They work out pretty good. think I actually got a good green. So I'm gonna start painting heads. Not now, but we got 8 minutes left.
Yeah. Did I ever show you the Sasquatch head that I did?
So when you were working on it, I don't think I saw it completed.
Let me save this as something other than a chair.
Yeah. Why not? It's all that hard work and just save.
Look, I only need that experience once in my life. Don't know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Those toes worked out pretty good.
Yeah. I gotta remember where I saved it.
Marvel Legends, where they try to budget out their budget per figure per wave, don't make sense to me. They'll pick some weird stuff to spend the budget on, and that seems like it's been better used other places. Then all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're going to do all new tooling for a MCU wave. Yep. Oh, by the way, if anybody's out there in the chat uses a PC, go to Shut Up 10 and turn off all the AI stuff on your Microsoft Windows, and it makes it run so much better.
There they are.
Oh, nice. So for the Sasquatch,
Yeah.
Bigfoot.
Yep. But you got your neutral face, your smiling face, and your not so happy face.
You got them all scaled for the
Yep.
Bigfoot. How is that Bigfoot figure? It's probably the best figure Loose Collector's made. The thing is really good. I'm planning on reshoot. I shot a review on it, but I wasn't happy with it, and I was going to reshoot it. And like I said, I was almost halfway done on Bruton. I was like, heck, I'll just wait till Bruton's done and showcase him, and we'll show him off in the review of the Bigfoot. So, the YouTubes don't like to share my customizing showcase anymore. They'll share my shorts talking about the customs, but they won't share the full-on showcases. Don't know why. Like I said, by far that is their best figure. He's big, bulky, moves good. The diaphragm joints on top and bottom are a little tight. That's really just nitpicking. It's got similar joint systems for the elbows and the knees. Those hard plastic joints with a rivet in the middle of them.
No, that's the head.
Oh, you were making a neck piece for your go ram, wasn't you? Neck cover.
Yeah, I was.
Now, do you know the name of the Build-A-Figure, the snake guy name? You're talking about Puff Adder? It's on the Caliban body. He's green, so that would actually work out good. Oh, there's your torso.
Oh.
He's got a big nose now.
He wanted to join a circus. But that kind of gives you an idea how the head would look on the body.
Mm-hmm. Are you planning on painting all three?
Oh, I'm not doing any of them. I'm not. That's it. I'm done. I just made them. Don said that Robo needed one, and I was going to do it for him. I mean, Robo never asked me or anything like that, but Don said that he was looking for one, and I was like, well, I'll put one together. But by the time I got mine done, he already had one. So he didn't even know I was doing it for him or anything. So, and I don't know the guy personally, but
yeah,
I thought it'd be fun to send him something. But like I said, by the time I got it done, he already had got one from. I bent my man thing. So, but there it is. It looks cool. It's just gonna go back in a drawer. It's gonna go back and take up part of my hard drive space.
You could separate them into 3 different files. I'll like print them eventually.
Eventually.
I print one. I'd print them at neutral face first, then it's a lot of painting.
Yeah. It's one of those things where I had like a couple free days in a row, and I was like, that sounds like a fun project. I'll bust that out. But I got to the game late.
Well, they look great though.
Yeah, look at them teeth.
Grr.
Ah. Oh, I finally finished my Guardian.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Last thing I had to do for him was make some feet. So I modeled them up. Some feet that look like one of the pictures I saw on the internet. It's real simple, but they do the job.
Yep. Yep.
I was working on that all armor thing for Don again.
Mm-hmm.
And I printed it out once and used some washers to like put it all together. I think I put a thing on the Discord, a picture of it. I don't remember. Well, I'll put a picture on the Discord if I haven't already. But I think for the intersections where the two things are coming together, I might put some magnets in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have right now I've got to put together where it's got some of those O-rings, pulling those side pegs together, so you see the side peg on that, and I got O-rings wrapped around it so that it holds it together and gives it enough tension to stay together. But the first one didn't have very much detail on it. It was more proof of concept. So then I started to add some more detail. And I ran this channel down the back so like a little wire could be threaded through it.
Uh-huh.
And you could put like a light at the end of one of these claw arm things. Feeds in through there. The light would go there. But I haven't finished making the claw arm parts of it yet. The pinchers to grab the armor pieces.
You pinch. I pinch.
So I've been working on that recently.
Or it's about dropping stuff. I wouldn't know I'd be doing anything. Ooh.
Maybe I'll get back to this guy at some point. Finish him.
What's your mecha you were working on?
Yeah. And my brother, who's an engineer, was like, he'd never be able to walk on those feet. You need something more flexible or you're going to fall over. I was like, doggone it. You went and ruined it all.
Ruined.
And then I was looking at different ways to like put a figure in there. So like this might be like a cockpit that would slide in and out.
No, I might just do that.
Might come up like that.
Same dude had those Hulk heads on Cult 3D and this Johnny Blaze, 90s Johnny Blaze head.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very tempted just to cut off the ponytail from the Sculpt and use this one off the dude Whiplash.
Yeah.
And that way I can make it articulate, because the collar on this figure is so tall. It's going to hit this hard plastic one. Plus, it'll be electrical, and I can actually turn if I need to. Wish he made the sunglasses a separate piece or something, because he sculpted the eyes, and there's no freaking way you could paint them.
There's back there.
They're back there.
Yep, they're just back there.
I mean, yeah, it's detailed sculpt, and the sculpt crosses over into the forehead, so that it's solid. The glasses are solid on there. It's just they're not gonna.
Oh.
I'm just gonna zip that ponytail off and put that one on probably. It's not the best sculpted hair either of the ponytails. That's one thing.
You know, hair is a booger to sculpt.
Yes. It's like he uses like single tubes and just kept bending them over and over.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's exactly what he did there.
It's like the internet. It's a series of tubes. You're probably old enough to get that reference.
No. I mean, I might be old enough to get it, but I don't get it.
Well, I know Hell's asking how big would your mecha be?
How big would the mecha be?
Yeah. Mecha be.
Well, those would be inches. So it'd be about 24 inches tall, 25 inches tall. If I ever printed it. That's a 1/6 scale figure sitting in that chest cavity.
Oh, are you got elbow joints and stuff on the arms?
Yeah.
Nice.
They're roughed in. They're not like, I don't think I like the arms at this point. Like, I don't like that part of it, but they're in there. And then I got knee joints in there.
I was just thinking, like, hey, we could skill those with the Bigfoot figure. That arm.
Ankle joints. Do what?
I seen the robotic arm. I was like, hey, we could scale that to fit the loose collector Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Arm.
I don't like that arm, but I think we could do better for a more. That was a long time ago that I started this, though. I learned a lot since then.
Your skill level is just keeps growing. It's like your work's phenomenal, man.
But it gets better. That's what happens when you practice.
Practice.
Yep. But I should probably go get my kids some dinner.
Yeah, we're past the 2-hour mark.
We're doing clothing inventory this evening.
I got to throw my clothes in the dryer for work tomorrow.
It's important to have clothes when you go to work.
Yep. Well, everybody in the chat, thank you for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. And first time joining us, welcome. And we'll catch you all on the next one.
Yeah, it's good coming out and getting some work done.
Yep. Have a good one.
All right, take care.